Gonna be checking out the Iron Staff today, the more survival-focused version of the flashing fans from the previous DLC, giving you the ability to get a critical after you parry with the weapon, which is a little bit unusual, but as an opener, and from what I understand, synergies with mutations can make this extremely powerful. It's one of the less wacky type of items that has been introduced in this update, but it's one of the more interesting ones, I think, that one of the more anticipated ones for me to use, just because I really like the idea, and I also like finally maybe getting some ability to utilize some, maybe like lesser parry-based mutations, like What Doesn't Kill Me, which I keep attempting to make work, but, usually you just want to take Necromancy most of the time. A lot more consistent, you don't have to worry about trying to get melee attacks. And, of course, it's like you don't have to wait around for enemies to try and attack you. But here, it's like getting the parry is also the same thing as getting a physical attack. So I think that it might work a little bit better. We'll see how this goes eventually. I mean, I've had high hopes for a lot of runs as of recent, and let's just say that they haven't been super great, mostly with the malaise changes and everything, but I think that compared to most, trying to get a good survival run going, especially one that can potentially have a lot of healing associated with it, might work. Might work a little bit better than others. Who knows? We'll see. It might just end up being, getting alienation acceptance. Once again, look, I don't like doing it, but sometimes you just got to. And just kind of using this as a regular weapon most of the time. However, I'll see if I can't get something a little bit more interesting happening. Especially something like the Mama Tick fight, which I think I'm going to go for. There's a lot of good opportunities to parry without having to, say, wait around like you do in the Concierge fight that I think that this weapon might really excel at. Or I'm going to kill myself trying to parry enemies too much. We'll see. It's all questionable as to if it's going to go one way or another, but considering we're playing Dead Cells, I'm going to say it's probably going to be the way that I die. I'll die. I'm probably going to die. Well, and talking a little bit more about the flashing fans, as much as I did like that concept and everything, I do think that it's like it just didn't do as much damage as you wanted it to, which is why it always kind of felt like a decent but ultimately rarely used item for me. Whereas like scaling with survival, as well as working on not just projectiles, but not projectiles, but melee damage, I think that there's a good case for this to be made about it being a lot more useful. Especially because, flashing fans never really benefited at all from the parry mutations that you can possibly get. Who knows? Like I said, I'm looking forward to this, but I'm also hesitant to say this is going to be a good run immediately. I mean, we've seen... you saw the last few runs here. You saw the last run, especially with the Snake Fangs. That one was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Well, I mean, it was a lot of fun, but it was also, like, maybe one of the most stressful runs I've done in quite a while. Oh, well. Yes, I did say I'm going to go Mama Tick. We're going to go try and hit up that fight, because I think it can work. Like, the big claw sweeps are all very parryable, and that can get you a lot of damage with the critical and everything, and also healing and cooldown at the same time. If I go grab something, one of the classic type of survival skills that you get, for example, Giant's Whistle, Death Orb I'm using right now, pretty good, and of course the Heavy Grenade. Those are all very good options in terms of stuff that can benefit a lot from high cooldown reduction. And I'm thinking that that's what I probably want to do. All of the three bosses are pretty easy to parry. Yeah, but like Conjunctivius throws out a million projectiles and occasionally tries to slam herself into you. If I miss that parry, and that's the only one that I'm going to be able to parry aside from, I guess the tentacles themselves, which could work, that it's going to be a bad situation. Combine that with, and then you think about like the Concierge, who, of course, is 90% of the time surrounded by an electricity barrier. It's not going to be the easiest for a melee weapon like this. No, I think Mama Tick is going to work well. It's also been a little bit since I've seen her, so why not? That's what I'm looking for, baby. Let's go. Oh, she just wants to slam you. Yeah, but she covers herself in deadly, deadly spikes. I can't get down with that. Anyway, let's get on with this here. I'm going to... we'll hit up all the DLCs today, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Potentially. Or I might die. Maybe we'll go into the shrines, but then instead change it over to like the caverns for the full DLC experience, or the opposite of what I was doing last time. I don't know. Tentacles don't go too fast. I mean, I think it can still probably work, right? Well, let's check out how well this works. We'll see. This is an episode. Control yourself. What does that even mean? I finished Control. That was like last week. All right. Staff doesn't stun for too long. Yeah, but you also get like the big criticals after it, which I think is going to mean that I will be able to... the big criticals after it, which means you'll probably be able to get the hit stun afterwards anyway, just based on that alone. Trying to find out what's going to be... There you go. 3 at once. Yeah, that was good. That was a good critical to start with. See, it's like that does some good damage. I remember when I was initially looking at this, I remember somebody was saying it's just like, it's not going to work too well against like slashers, but the stun, just stunning enemies out of attacks is enough, is the thing. Sometimes that's all you need. Okay, that wasn't quite what I was looking for, but potentially you, if you want to go for this. Nope. Gotta be, I mean, it's still parry time. You gotta remember that. Never forget. And I just don't, I know, yeah, get rid of a little bit more malaise, but I just don't even want to. Try and risk that. There we are. Good criticals. Here, as far as like fast enemies, the mushroom jerks are pretty fast. Let's see how this works here. If he's just gonna stop vibing for like 5 seconds. I guess, yeah, you have to be facing away from them. Something I didn't actually know. And yeah, seems to be working pretty well for me. But I suppose it's not quite the exact same thing as the tentacles. Well, we're not going to see that this run. I'll just say that right now. I think that's a little bit too risky for me to truly attempt. In the meantime, still got quite an area left to go here. Too bad I lost a kill count, though, because I felt like I was doing pretty good there for a second, but well, pretty good doesn't mean that much now, does it? Yep. And let's see what we got here. Don't get me wrong, I love this weapon. I like the idea behind this weapon, and I want to experiment with it. Just let me do that. There we are. Gonna be getting, what, like up to 3% or so healed at max level, or is it just 2%? That's gonna be a substantial heal for the amount of, okay. All right. See, you can, like, even very fast enemies, you can make it work. You can make it work. Oh, yes, before I forget, this is dropped from the Guardians that you find in the Fractured Shrines, the gigantic dudes that are in front of the doors. So, yeah, those guys are not just there hiding all of the cool legendary weapons. They also do, in fact, have some drops. Also an outfit associated with them, which I think we actually saw, and I died, so, you know, cool stuff. Died after getting it due to curse shenanigans. So, yeah, that's my bad. There we are. Oh, there we are. Oh, come on. Hit the guy. Hit the guy. Do the thing. Oh boy, still a little bit down on health, but I'm slowly working my way back up, I think. You can attack the Thorny's backs with the first hit of the combo. Really? Really? Ooh, very interesting to know. There we are. I'm gonna go try that one out. Oh, does have to be on the first hit though. And you gotta remember that if you're attacking in quick succession, then first hit does mean that doesn't always mean yeah. You're right, you can. Now that is curious. How about that? A melee weapon that actually works against, well, I guess katana did too, but still. Well, okay. That's not considered a melee attack, is it? All right, then. Should probably be a little bit more careful with the heaters. Well, in the meantime, still far from actually dying yet. It's some good stuff. It's some good stuff. Now, I will take a Giant's Wisp. You know what? Yeah, I like the look of this. I can make this one work. This way I can be a lot more carefree with how I'm using the parries because I'll just be able to tank some hits. And then, like I said, okay, there we are. Can also use some more traditional parries too, but I might end up switching to something else soon enough. What? I don't know, but we'll see. And in the meantime, though, let's just keep going here. Oh, this isn't what we agreed upon? For what? I'm shocked you trusted me. Oh, what? 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 Well, I'm glad to see that you would have been like super banned if I was getting, you were trying to trick me here. But thankfully it worked. So safe you remain for now. What would super ban be? Well, I'd go talk to my good buddy Jeff Bezos, and he might have something to say about your account. It's deleted, is what he would say. Actually, he's not the CEO of Amazon anymore. Spent so long garnering that friendship. So many board meetings I had to go to. It's like a band, but with a cape. Yeah, sure. Okay, you know what? I'll actually take this. I can use a little bit more money too if I want to go for a little bit of that build. We'll see. I might just end up switching this out for something else soon enough anyway. You never really know what sort of items are going to make their way into my inventory over time. In fact, just getting here right now. He's moved to a chair position. I'm sure he has plenty of power. I don't know. I feel like there's a certain point where it's like he's an old king, and it's just the haughty young prince is just looking for a reason to have him excommunicated. No, thrown out of the country. What would that be called? It's not excommunicated. That's if you're Catholic. Ah, well, it's a good thing that I had that on. Exiled. Thank you. There's just English as a language does have words that have meaning, and I do well to remember them. That was a weird jump. Exiled. For when you're being excommunicated, but not religiously. If it gets Cocoon and has 3 items that can parry, I'll probably take it just for the memes. Why not? Certainly I've taken things for the memes before. Certainly I've done many a thing for the memes. Have you been watching the Skull episodes? And I'll do it again. Trust me on that one. Pairing, of course, still works pretty well. I would like to switch this out for something a little bit saucier in the future. Memeier in the future, if you will. Okay, and then just get that out there before it causes problems. You do gotta remember, yeah, like Thornies are actually something that I can fight pretty easily here. I mean, this would actually be the time to go and maybe try and mess around with going into the ossuary if I haven't done that for like the past 3 runs. If only I would mix it up a little bit more. These sort of choices would not be difficult. The Dead Cells. Yeah? I don't play games for references. Play games for the gameplay, baby. Trying to convince me to do so for other reasons will only result in your own frustrations. I'm not the one suffering, you are. Remember that. Anyway. For money. That's right. All the money. Big Dead Cells trying to get me to not supplant that game with something else. Man, always trying to keep the prisoner down. What do we got? Oh, go to the Slumbering Sanctuary. I mean, yeah, but that would also, like, be not going into the Fractured Shrines. That would be... It would be a place, though, to check out. Ah, and I got... Mushroom Boyd. As you do. As you do. Ain't that always how it goes? That's very satisfying to get that parry, by the way. It's like, yeah, I don't think enemies can be too fast to parry. I think you can just get it as long as you can anticipate the enemies, and God knows that I have fought these guys tens of thousands of times. I know how it goes. Some of these enemies tens of thousands of times. You can actually go look at, like, the stats there, which I think, I know at least zombies. There we are. Now then. Oh, that's so good. And I'm not even using the critical half the time either, and it's still working out pretty well. Let's see what we got, because, yeah, I can go for a little bit of an upgrade if they want to give it to me. I'm going to be a little bit cautious here. Yeah. The traditional parries. Like I said, I do think it's going to be nice if I can find something to replace that with, but we'll see how that actually happens, or if that even happens. Because there's not like a ton of... I mean, I guess like Frost Blast. Frost Blast would be a good option, but I want to get the upgrade to the staff if I possibly can. That's the more... Sure. Dad, stop doing that! What are we running today? We're running the Iron Staff, which so far has been pretty good. I don't know. Like I said, not very wacky weapon. Good, though. It's good. I like its style. Whatever that works to. No, come on now. Can I get that sweet melee? I love that. I love doing that. That's, I mean, even at great risk to myself, I'm glad I got that information. Because that's very fun to do. All right. Let's take a look here. Why does it always end up like this? Oh, yeah, well, we're not going to find out. We're not going to find out what the prisoner's skull and skull does. Is not possible. No, I'll tag it at some point in time. I'm sure. If it comes up again, there's like 70 skulls in that game, you know. All right, what are we doing? I'm still talking about like maybe Blind Faith. Big cooldown. We'll see. We'll see. Now we can... now, of course, parrying at this point is a little bit too spicy for me. So... oh, that's... Ooh, that's pretty good with survival run, too. I mean, obviously can't use it, but like for a little bit of... yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it at least for right now. I mean, it's probably not going to be a permanent thing or anything. It's not going to be a permanent part of the repertoire, but, you know. To just get rid of this curse, it'll be more than welcome to be seen. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, that's what you get. Let's just watch out here for you real quick. 6 seconds left on the giant whistle. Still, you never know. Might just die to a curse immediately. That's certainly never happened. Okay, I didn't, but it's not never happened before. Words. Anyway. Okay, come on. And let's wait for him to actually get up here so I can, I was gonna say so that I can get like the relief, but yeah. Okay, come on. You know I want to try and go for the... Ah, whatever. There we are. I want to try and go for the parry is what I was going to say, but then it's just like, you know, all the things. Oh, that's so good. That's so much damage, too. I don't even need to worry about the critical right now as it is. It's very satisfying. Of course, for bosses, definitely going to want to worry about the critical. But there, as you can see, just like getting that sweet critical in there takes them out instantaneously. It's great. And critical certainly does good damage too. It's like 3 times damage. Yeah, it's pretty all right. Go to the dark side with the electric whip. We're only using it in specific circumstances, and definitely not always for like everything that I could possibly use it for. We still got. Look, here's the thing. I still have ultimately a parry-based build, and I'm getting the most benefit out of stuff by using the parries, not by using the electric whip. And trying to not use the electric whip will result in it being, you know, problems down the line. Still good item, though. Still a good item, and still the sort of thing that I think works well as a secondary item when I don't really need a shield after all. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that I was going to get that upgrade to the staff in the last area. Well, we got the opportunity now. No, of course not. You would also be a good option, but I mean, needless to say, I have a quite good secondary item right now, and it's working out just fine. And oh boy, do I not like the idea of you guys freaking getting in here and turn Nala Lidi. Yeah, because that sort of thing happens. Yeah. There we are. Oh, don't worry. It's only a big oof for right now. Don't forget that I do have ways to heal. One major way to heal, but it is still a way to heal. You, on the other hand, are not that way. Neither are you. Nor are you. You are, though. You went down to 1? Well, yeah, but that happens all the time in 5-cell mode. Roughly every single enemy has the ability to take out over 50% of my HP in a single blow. That's just a normal thing here. It's ridiculous, but that's the world we live in, baby. That's the world of Dead Cells. People ask me why I like to run past so many enemies. It's because every single enemy has the potential of taking me down to 1 HP trivially. Oh boy, I tell you. Well, you don't want to fight these guys if you don't have to. And I don't have to a lot of the time. Though certainly like the malaise changes and enemies teleporting to me all the time make that a little bit difficult. That's Dead Cells, baby! Ah, here comes the Dead Cells. My arch enemy's finally getting taken care of. Also, you get out of here too. Slowdown is helping. I like it. I don't hate. Ah! And here's where this sort of stuff happens. Please stop doing that. I'm trying to heal. That's Dead Cells, baby! Again. This continues to be Dead Cells, even at this point, even at this juncture. I don't do the thing where you turn into an elite. I see y'all doing this thing where you turn into an elite. I'm not a big fan of it. I would really prefer if you did not. Scent of a woman. So hey, how you doing, chat? Feeling good? Feeling a little saucy? I'm feeling a little bit saucy, but I mean, that's normal for a man my age. Now then. I feel like I don't even want to go for the parry without having the... I feel like I don't even want to go for the parry without having the tonic up, but you know, should come as no surprise, really. Though the guys here, slashers should probably be mostly okay to take care of. I'll take that too. And let's not even worry about this guy. Nah, it's not even a problem. Doc, you need to die. What? Why? Is it because you bet on me dying like some sort of monstrous monster? Oh, I like that. I think that, you know, the choice is clear. I need to get an upgraded version of this. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Yo, chat. Can I go into the ossuary? Is that okay? Can I do it? Please? Ossuary. Okay, good. No, go the harder route. Go the route where at 30% health I need to go fight a mini boss immediately. That's kind of the thing I'm worried about. It's like, ooh boy. Ooh, I don't like that. Ossuary loves that E-Whip. Yeah, it does, it does. Big packed in enemies. Right, to be taking a lot of damage. Gonna take that real quick. I just get the feeling that I might end up using it more often than you might think. But throw out the E-Whip, it's a crutch. Hey, weren't you the one that wanted me to take the E-Whip in the first place? Am I completely wrong about that, or I might just be the lunatic you're looking for? Tell me. It was funny for the moment. Well, you're going to be laughing all the way to the bank, baby, when I win this run. That's right, a bank full of money. All right. You know what? That's okay. What have you done? You ensured the success of this run. Oh, I would not be any happier to learn if I did that sort of thing. You know what I want. Not quite what I wanted, but I did not take damage, so it's okay. Hey, look, the consequences of my own action. Well, we all have to learn one day. Oh, although we do still have this going on, of course. I'll do it. I'll do it. There's few traps in this area, so I should be mostly safe regardless of where I'm going. Obviously can't take that in this run. Well, I can't take that in this run. That would take up both the slots, and you can't put it in the backpack. So, you know. He's losing money. Sweet, sweet Miku bucks. Yeah. Yeah. Big yeah. Hey. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, come on. They're not going to be teleporting to me, though. Yeah, no, they are. I'm not a fan of that. Hey, you get out of here, you. All right. There's two. Cinematic roll, baby. Perfect range survival run. Well, this is the time to be using it if you're going to be doing one. When you're cursed, you understand. I'm cursed right now. There we are. Yeah, ice armor is also pretty good for defense. Potentially, I would say even better than the. Potentially even better than the tonic because, you know, you take so much damage just in general. But that's not what I'm using this time. Well, actually, you know what? Give me that heal. That didn't give me any heal. I guess that was considered a... Hey, stop that. I guess that was considered a summoned item. Or summoned enemy. Enemy item. Item me. Senpai doesn't notice me. I notice you, Polanco. I'm right here. I was just distracted by the very strange issues that are happening with this run thus far. They're quite strange, let me tell you. I don't want to go for a parry against these guys. That's a little bit too risky on my end. Get you to teleport up here. I just want to make absolutely sure. I got that first hit in there. Sweet. Good stuff. All right, what do we got? I mean, the green whip. Well, yeah, I mean, speaking of ice armor, you got hit and took health damage while fighting the Scarecrow. How's that? I don't know. I don't like that, though. I would prefer if that was not a thing. Hey. I'm trying to get parries here for, like, cooldown reduction and everything. It's a little bit too scary here. It's too spookalicious. Nope, no. It just doesn't work. It only works on the first hit. As we know, as we found out. There we are. Stop getting an oof counter out there. What does that even mean in this case? All right. Look, I still have this. Yeah. You don't happen to be a second curse chest. No, okay. I was a little bit worried there for a second. There we are. That it's just like I would have to take another curse chest, because I would. Trust me on that one. I definitely would. I wouldn't not take a curse chest, baby. I'm all up for a green whip run if I got one. Well, yeah, of course. It's great. But, you know, the only problem is that I can't take that with this today. And it's not like there is an iron rod electricity combo, even though that would be kind of cool. E-Whip is better than magic missiles because of science. Well, I mean, it's better than magic missiles because of a couple reasons. Let's be careful here. Now that's more what I was looking for. No, you don't. Okay. Still a little scary. There. Slight bit of heals here and there, but they'll add up. Probably not. Ice Bow would also be a good secondary item, but of course I am still using, you know. Electro Whip. It's electric. Doot, 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 doot. Let's go. Alternatively, rock onto. Yeah, you're just saying that because you want me to lose, so shut up. Alternatively, rock onto Electric Avenue. Okay, we got the references out of the way, everybody. There we are. And one more. And equally one more. How are you almost on 9 melees? This is actually a good run for melees. Normally I would be over 10. And by over 10, I mean I would be at the max melees. It's like that's what I mean. Now then. Like, I'm being surprisingly conservative with the melees comparatively. The parry gimmick on the staff wasn't so awkward. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying. It is a little like if it was every hit, obviously that would be a little bit too overpowered. But if you could do something to like reset the hits, as you can see, I'm kind of like occasionally jumping out of fights just to try and make sure that I have the first hit being the one that I'm trying to parry with, just in case. Do I really need to do that? No, probably not, but I'm doing it anyway just to be absolutely sure. It's just, you know, overabundance of caution isn't going to hurt anybody. It's a cocoon. I don't think that's the one to take this time, though. And there we are. And there we are. Maybe a hold down mechanic? Even then, I feel like if... I don't know what you could do, really. It's like that it doesn't reset its combo after rolling, something like that. But it's like that's also, you know... It's just, this would be the only weapon that I actually want that with. I don't want it on anything else. Well, like, yeah, if you re-roll, it resets the combo for this weapon in particular. That's like, I think that would be a pretty easy way to do it. It's just, oh, how would you even like, it's such a weird thing to like even imagine getting across in the text box to explain how this weapon works. It's something only for me, basically. And I don't think Motion Twin is in the business of making weapons only for me. Right. All right. Make sure you want to wait for enemies to attack first. Well, I mean, you know, it's also, I want to say that's not even untrue for a lot of, well, it's true for shields as well, though. So it's like if you're too proactive with it, you know, parries are very powerful and all that. You know, Dead Cells does have very generous parry timing and everything. Yeesh. Unfortunately, this does mean that, yeah, I'm not going to be fighting Mama Tech fight this time. Oh, well. It should still work fine against the Concierge. It's just, you know, I had a plan. Didn't quite work out that way. All right. What are we even doing here? Why don't you set up a poll? Pull our points so we can buy the 1 mil tier. What do you want? Okay, now, if y'all, like, as an entire chat, would somehow suggest one game for me to play, what would it be? If you're like, oh, we got to pool it to get one game on the list, what would it even be? Like, what would be the one thing that everybody, a game that's already on the list, is basically what you would say? A game that's on the list or that's going to be coming as soon as I hit 50,000 subs on YouTube. Like, what did I implore you to rethink your investing strategies here. Oh, I didn't even see that. EnviroBear 2000. Well, I would probably just play that game on my own, to be fair. That's a dumb game. But, no, it's... Iron Staff isn't supposed to be as effective as a shield. It needs to be balanced. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying, too. It's, if it was, like, every single hit, it would not work. No, I confirmed playing the other game for 50K. That game is coming soon enough. Where? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll figure something out, sure. I should just save up for the potion. What am I even doing? I can... Yeah, I should be able to get that. Peggle. What am I, grapefruit? Alright. This should be 20K. And it is. Excellent. It's also the 60 kills. Yeah, it's all looking pretty good. Yeah, this should do it. Okay. Well, let's get out of here then. TikTok? Well, yeah, that's not a video game. It has to, at least by a loose definition, be considered a video game. He's streaming Peggle right now. It's too bad that he doesn't accept raids. Otherwise, I would send all of you to him after this. Yeah, I have tried before. Oh, well. Everybody go watch Grapefruit after this anyway. And don't tell him I sent you. Be cool, you idiots. Nah, too late. You're already not cool. You stopped being cool the second I said that. All right. Watch Muppets with commentary. Which Muppets? We're all idiots. I know. Nothing even good here anyway. Oh, well. Hey, Grapefruit, I told you he can get sent by Doc. And he'd be like, Dr. Disrespect? He sent a raid over to me? And it's like, no, not exactly. It's more Doc F. Doc Future? The Chunky Kong, or no, I mean, Funky Kong ASMR guy? No, a different one. All right. That's some good chunking. As I expected. ASMR Goblin comeback. That does not compare to the Funky Kong. Caring in support of Funky Kong picks you up from the airport. If you haven't seen that one, you should. Okay, didn't actually get hit there. Good. Come on, I want that legendary item. You get good legendary items here, after all. Okay. Ah. Okay. I could probably actually space this out well enough to be able to get... Ooh, still got it. Good. I could probably space this out enough to get, like, the combo hitting... Like, the 3-hit combo to be back to the first hit by the time that I get the full you know what I'm trying to say, right? But I just don't even want to risk it, basically. There. No hit. Done. Yep. Got it. Nothing particularly interesting, though. That was a rough one. That was a rough one when you're trying to go melee against Concierge. But like I said, it's like that really does chunk him down with the damage. Yeah, but on the other hand, we got a run going first try. That's true. And I'm not even abusing the electric whip. It's just kind of there. Yeah, that's pretty good. I do like a... You know what? I do like a good crusher. Could probably have switched out. I don't know. I feel like Tonic has been fairly useful right now. Let's just say that, right? Yeah, let's just say that. Tonic's been pretty good. Could go try and start parrying some golem fists if you want to see that. Well, what do you want to see? You want to see Fractured Shrines again? Or you want to see me go try and parry some golem rocket punches? Who wants to see me hit a few dingers? Yes, shrines. Okay, I'll give you shrines then. Both. Oh, shut up. Yes, it is where the weapon is from, and I can go get parries on that. Doc, you realize I'm yet to win a single prediction since I've been here? Yeah, good. Should have more faith in me. That's what. Ah, still got me, though. And then got me with that hit, too. Okay, come on. Now, the real problem is going to, of course, come up with the... coming to the, curse. Coises. Well, we'll see how it goes when I get there. As you do. Besides, I am getting the full over 2% healed when a good start. What was I saying here? Oh yeah, I'm getting the full 2% healed and I'm getting the melee attack, but you know how it goes, don't you? There we are. Yeah, well, you should have more faith in me. Just because I've been screwing up quite a few runs as of recent. Doesn't mean I screw up every run. Anyway, there's a curse chest. There. Has to be a melee. It has to be a melee, man. Stop that. Stop trying to hit me with your weapons. I don't appreciate it. Now then. Okay, I just got rid of the curse. That means that I think that we got a second run going. Curses, as you know, always quite the issue. That's why I also have stuff like the, come on now. That's why I also have stuff like the ice armor here. Just anything to prevent me from suffering a death at the hands of that alone, which happens so many times that I'm in 5-cell mode. It's like, I should really just be taking this every single time that I should be taking ice armor every single time I possibly can. Now then. See if I can get a parry here on the guy who drops this thing himself. Only would stop. I think that was a parry. I'm not entirely sure. Whatever. Here's a time for ice armor. Not taking healing this time. I decided instead to go with a little bit of Boy's Axe plus a little bit of Boy's Axe action just to try and get the most out of a cooldown reduction instead. So the healing, unfortunately, is, you know, not happening this time. However, I'm sure that with Gastronomy, I was probably going to get more healing out of that alone than anything else, really. Okay, now, there's that. Oh, and what have we got in here? Because I could definitely use a good legendary item if I possibly could be. Yeah, War Javelin would not be too bad as far as a secondary item goes again. But I don't really know if that's necessarily something I need. I got the Electric Whip in the Curse chest for this area. I think I can get rid of it because, you know, I mean, I'm already using an invisibility necklace, as you could see, even though, let me tell you, with the reworked melees and everything, not as useful due to the whole, like, just increased amount of enemies that are spawning all the time. If I interact with anything, there's like 10 different enemies on me immediately. It's great. Because they spawn aggressive in Malaise mode. Can't really stop that from being a thing. There we go. Good. Got the Hand of the King down to 40% HP. Hey, that's, to be fair, it's just like, unless you're really cheesing him out, that is still like the toughest fight in the game, I think. Well, depends on what sort of build you're using at this point in time, though, I guess, too. No. Okay. Should be fighting as many. Oh, come on, I didn't get it. Should be fighting as many elites as I possibly can in an attempt to get a different necklace here. I took this in hopes that it was going to make the curses easier, but then as it turns out, it was already significantly easier just using ice armor alone. Okay, man. Speaking of which, yeah, cooldown reduction plus ice armor is working out just fine. Using the new claws that inflict poison. Yeah, the Snake Fangs. I was just doing that in the last episode. It's pretty good. I like that one. Worth taking? No, I think I probably want to go back to like the food shop soon enough, and then instead, yeah, I should try to get the most out of that. Oh, come on. Just spawn here and then immediately go into kill me mode. 3 seconds left till I can get ice armor again. Please stop doing that. What a tiny area to be fighting. I don't like it. You know what? I'm just gonna go. Booed. Dude, booed. That was weird wording. Every single ranged enemy possible. Right up here, eh? Okay. There we are. God, there's so many enemies in here right now. And it's like, you know, I came into this area with, what, I think no melees, and I'm already back up to this. What a rough place to go to, I'm just saying. Still would have preferred to try my chances at dealing with the punch golems instead. Okay, man. What a rough area, yeah. Are we getting the cursed chest here? No, I started out the episode finishing up getting the cursed chest. I got a colorless electric whip from it, which was a lot of fun. I'm not going to be using that. Look, that had its chance in the last episode. Well, in the last episode, in the last attempt. These are not separate episodes. I'm going to hack them together, as you all know. Okay. 14 minimal stats this time, unfortunately. Yeah, stream just started because, like I was saying, I wanted to make sure that I had a run going before starting up the stream here. So I basically made that happen, and here we are. You know what? Give me that too. Even though it's gonna get undone immediately, that's fine. I can deal with it. Yeesh. All right. Now, there was, from what I remember, another elite down here, but... Get rid of you first, followed by... Yes, you, to prevent another elite from showing up. Oh, that was the critical too, but there's too many enemies to deal with around here. Okay. There. Like one very clutch dodge. Again, ice armor is really the thing that's making this happen more than anything else. Big cooldown reduction combined with Heart of Ice and the... Yeah. Big cooldown reduction from the Heart of Ice plus the Blind Faith. And that just nullifies so many hits that I would otherwise be not very happy to take. I'll take it. Take that one, though, too. Malaise climbs way too fast. I mean, yeah, like I was saying, I was at 0 malaise at the start of this. I managed to totally get rid of that, and I'm already back full, baby. Or nigh on full. Yeah, give me that. That'll work. Like I was saying, I'm not even getting that much usage out of the whole invisibility thing anyway. No, stop shimmy shaking around there. You know what? You can just do that too. Boy's Axe might not be the darling weapon that it once was, but it's still quite effective at taking dudes out, especially when I just need to, you know, get a little bit of range. What I would like to do is try and get the parry there, but I know that I'm not going to be able to get the timing on those guys very well. Okay. Now then. Look at these weird dodges here. These tiny areas also, you know, are not making things any easier either. Please just run up the big ladder thing that I clearly want you to do. There. What a confluence of events. Now then. This area is so dangerous, you're telling me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna check out the rest of the stuff here. Why not? But, yeesh. Get out of here, you. I want to still see if I can get, like, some good... Like, shockers plus the bombers and everything like that. Shouldn't there be like another area going downwards from here? No, there's definitely another area going upwards. Hopefully I can just get the... Yeah. There we are. Hopefully I can just get the... No, I'm already in the downwards area. Okay, I was confused there for some reason. Sometimes the area is much larger than I think it is. Whatever, let's just go. What happens if the malaise meter reaches full? Nothing. But, you know, it's not like a big, it is not a big, like, bombastic thing as you get to the top. It is a slow, gradual, increase in difficulty that, gets, created from having the malaise meter... Nice. From having the malaise meter get up to full now. So it's not like, you know, you get up to full and then you're done. It's more like it just gets harder and harder and harder until it tops out. Which I'm okay with. Also, it's still like, oh man, it's still pretty rough, needless to say, too. Ah! Why? What a weird area again. Oh, thank you, Yulia. Have to go out and get a package. Yeah, we'll see if this run actually ends up going anywhere. It's still quite difficult. Okay. Come on. You're the guy that drops this weapon. I should be able to... I mean, I can be a little bit risky here because, you know, I do have a big old hunk of cheese. but, like, I shouldn't be. I keep wanting to try and get the parry there, but it just ain't happening. Oh, well. Let's... Ah! Where'd that guy come from? Well, I'm actually just I'm gonna keep this one safe right now. Damn it. Like, I don't even want to try that one out. Holy crap, that was close. You can't die from poison. You only go down to 1 HP. It's okay. But still, still though. It's like I don't even want to try testing my luck there. See, here's the thing with gastronomy, that's a full heal, so I would have been totally fine. But we saw what happened in the last run. We all saw what happened in the last run. There we go. Buried scorpion. Yeah, that's probably what happened, wasn't it? Didn't even think about that. It's like, yeah, those guys spawn in buried in the same way that the automatons spawn in invisible. It's annoying, but just how it do. Well, as I always say, what am I going to tell the game that can't do that? Yeah, I see that one coming. Also, let's just let you do that. Should be making sure that I'm hitting enemies with the... should be making sure that I'm hitting enemies with the... What? That wasn't enough for a parry. Nah. Whatever, that's... I mean, the malaise is going to be full regardless, but yeah. Now, well, it's still only one potion charge out of the many. How much more? That's a decent amount. Well, it's actually not necessarily a decent amount more damage. Losing 20% there, but it's still a good amount more damage. I can probably get that easy enough. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's still one treasure area that I have yet to go to. So, let's go do that. Okay. Finish this up here. What's up with the new malaise? Oh, it was the last update before the DLC came out. They reworked malaise into being it's sort of, you know, think of it like how the difficulty meter in Risk of Rain goes. Makes enemies faster, makes a lot more enemies spawn. Except you can actually take it down, unlike that game. It's not permanent as you go through the run. You can also stop it by killing enough enemies in the area, but I don't know. I feel like that rarely ever happens naturally. Like, you have to really go out of your way to kill enemies. Also goes down slightly by killing enemies, using potion charges, getting the cough syrup from the food shops, but there's otherwise not really too many ways that you can deal with it. All right. Hey, Nicone. What's up with you returning? I thought I told you to never come back here again. Okay, not really. None of that insane damage over time? No, not really. Does it scale in lore rooms? I don't know, actually. I don't know if it still scales. I think it does. Would have probably preferred to get rid of this guy, but now then. That's okay. Whatever, that works. Oh, all right. All right. This is going to be a little bit tricky, but I think I should, as long as I don't have any cheeses falling off of edges. If the cheese that I managed to find stays firmly on the ground, I think I'll be okay. Also, I can just hit parries a lot better when, as opposed to that other area. Still problems, but it's better. I feel like this area is a bit more manageable than the Fractured Shrines. Of the two new areas that exist in the game now, Fractured Shrines are, yeah, of course. Fractured Shrines, I think, are the more difficult of the two. Undying Shores is obviously has its own issues, not nearly as bad. Let's take you out, and let's go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Making it work, though. I hate the shrine so much I can't take the cursed chest. I mean, you didn't see me get the cursed chest because I did that off screen, but I was taking it with the utmost caution. Like, I did not want to. There's so many ranged enemies. There's so many extremely deadly traps, tiny areas that you're forced to fight in, and at high melees, of course, it's just like, good luck with that. You're having more enemies. Actually, that might be even easier, depending on how you look at it, because what you can do, yeah, like this sort of thing. You're seeing what's happening right now. Yeah, it might be even like a little bit easier, because you can just wait for enemies to spawn, but then again, you also saw what I had happen with that one. God, not again! Why does it keep happening like that? But you also saw what happened with that one knife thrower that appeared in one of the previous episodes here. Really gotta go get rid of this guy already before he starts causing any more issues. There we are. That should do it. Not the smoothest that I've ever dealt with those guys, but dealt with it has been. All right. The ambience is amazing. I love background art. I mean, here's the thing. If you got a good run, especially if you got like a really good ranged run, I think that it's a very consistent area. You can get through that place very fast. However, you know, like it does come. You also get like curse chests and everything. It's good stuff. It obviously comes with some problems. It comes with some big problems. All right. By the way, how's the Giant's Whistle is still actually like not even a horrible level of. You stop that right now. Okay, it's not even a horrible level at this point in the game, so I think I'm going to keep it for right now. I was thinking maybe Tectonic just because defense, as you know. No, you don't. But, you know, I can actually manage this. Oh, God. Again, like, MVPs, that is the armor. It's very good. Being able to tank hits like this. Scroll count ain't great. I'm not gonna lie. Not much I can do about it, though. I even got, like, extra scrolls from some of the other areas, but it's just like, yeah, it's a little bit light. A little bit light for coming up against the third boss. Sometimes I'll have excess of 30 by that point in time. Obviously not this time. Oh, God. Ah! So many enemies. So many enemies. Okay, now, I'm just gonna go to town on this. Okay. Yeah, it's not even getting like too much for good necklaces at the same time either. Making a little bit of a difference. Nope. Giant's Fist still effective as ever. No, you don't. I don't know. I didn't even know what that was, but it's not going to turn into an elite. Not on my watch. There. Oh. Anyway. Almost 60. That's cool. Like that. We'll see if it happens. But I like it. Oh, okay, that works too. All right. Oh, come on. Did it at least land somewhere? Because you're killing me. You are. I'm so mad. Why is it always got to be this way? Ah, and there's that too. Damn it. Oh. Oh, God, it's day 3 now that we're doing this run. I can only hope that this is going to be the one that actually works. Which, to be fair, I'm pretty minimal on melees, pretty maximal on potion charges. I'm feeling like I have a chance this time, as opposed to some of the last times where I die in a single hit. After all, as you can see right now, I do, in fact, have a heart as well, which I think is going to be quite useful, potentially. We'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of questioning exactly how this is going to go, but it's like, you know, we got like ranged weaponry, a little bit of come on now. Got like a little bit of range weaponry. Got a little bit of powerful burst. Yeah, I'm feeling good. So I want to see if I can get like more upgraded form of this staff eventually over the course of this. The cheese has not fallen off the edge finally. Somebody said I should just change the my icon on the channel to just a piece of cheese at this point in time. Maybe I should. Maybe I won't, but that's a thought at least. Anyway. Okay. You better feel good. It's your birthday in scare quotes. Why is it in scare quotes? Well, anyway. I don't know if I like that at all. Eventually we're going to be seeing a whole lot more of the Scarecrow sickles. Still, I don't know, though. Okay, take care of you, though, first. I do not feel confident in my ability to actually parry those dudes correctly, so I'm not even going to really try. They attack slow enough that I don't think it really matters too much either way. Nice try. Almost got me there. Okay. And... oh, look at that parry. That's the sweet stuff, man. Okay. Sickle Showcase. It's going to happen eventually. Because after all, I am committed to showcasing all the runs. But man, oh man, I don't know. That one's like hard to use. Probably going to be sort of a secondary thing, all things considered. Just because it is a weird one. It's very, yeah, it just, trying to get that one to work in particular is difficult. Can do some real damage though, seemingly. As you can see here. We'll see. How's it going? Daddy Doc, what are we doing this time? It's Iron Staff Day 3, baby. Cannot get away from this thing. I love it so much. I mean, to be fair, I do actually really like this weapon. It's just, needless to say, these runs have been a real grab bag of quality. I'm feeling good about it, though. Like I was saying at the start of this. I don't know, man. Doc used counterattack with staff. I mean, I'm like just mostly trying to not die at this point in time. I'm not really focused too much on really optimizing my damage output, at least for the time being. That could be an option. There's a lot of good stuff on there too. Although I still want to see if there's another shop around here. Do it, you coward. I don't know. You know, you're not going to get me to do something just because you call me a coward. Come on. No, well, that works too. It's not how that works, you know. No, I think that I want to finish this run this time. Considering, again, give it up for day 3. We're on day 3. Come on. Trying to keep these staffs for as much time as possible. All right. And yes, I know that I have, as of right now, gotten 60 kills without getting hit. It's not worth it. Call him a chicken instead. I am a spicy chicken, though. That's my name. It's also my game. No, my game is Dead Cells. That's not true. Look, the extra stat would be nice, but you know what would not be nice? Dying and having to do this entire thing again. Again. For day 4. Yeah. Come on, at least get the little bit of rally. Come on, a little bit of fun stuff going on there with the... All right, a little bit of fun stuff going on there with the stuff. Okay. You are an unspiced chicken at best. Hey, come on. Why are you being so mean? Why you gotta be that way, Chad? And we set the kills at 70 and not 69. Truly the greatest tragedy of our entire life. I mean, you know, I would if this wasn't day 3, I would even try and do like a whole thing where I'm like, hey guys, if I die here, I'm gonna end the run right now. But I just, like, come on. It's been so long. There we go. That's the good stuff. No poison synergy, though, unfortunately. It's kind of what I was hoping to get. That's kind of what I was hoping to get out of taking the Alchemic Carbine in the first place, but, you know, whatever, I suppose. Here we are. Don't worry, you're going to die on Scarecrow. Oh, yeah? You want to set up that prediction thing right now, since y'all are all about the gambling these days? Yeah. There. Trying to at least attempt to get the parry on these guys. Oh, and that works too. Oh, yeah, let's gamble. Okay, fine. No, somebody else set that up, not me. I'm kind of playing the game right now. I don't know how well those predictions work, but can you do stuff like how many potion charges will he have when he dies, if he dies, or something like that? Because that would amuse me greatly. As it is, though, like I said, no. Man, the Archer version of that guy sure is tall. I got nothing else to say on that point. He's a big boy. All right. Let's see how this goes. There are no mods here. Ah, dang. I have to mod somebody after this for memes, you understand. What do we got? Still not what I'm looking for. You know what I'm looking for, man. I cannot do the thing in the way that I want it to. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. You know what? Let's just play this extra cautious. Just the most cautious. Watch me go, baby. Don't mod me. No, that's not going to work. Mod Radon? No, never. Ever. Literally never, ever. He knows what he did. Now then, let's go take that. I'm going to do that right now just for the extra damage and all that. Still not comfortable with this boss? Yeah, you're telling me. Same thing here. And it would help a lot, though, if, of course, I did actually hit the boss. Mm-hmm. Not bad. Thus far. Ah! Slightly worse. Okay, now it's getting significantly worse. Yeah, of course. You'll excuse me one more time. God damn it. Man, that is a rough boss.